Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back. Let's look at GJ. Well, yesterday GJ performed very fine, very beautifully because I was looking at the market was giving that vibe to go up just like we anticipated. But the question now is, if you look at this time frame, based on my strategy, the only possible way you want to take buys is to just take buys as price breaks here, because it's not as if on this time frame you had a breakout retest, then price continued. It just went up straight. It just kept pumping. And I'm not surprised that it kept pumping. It's just simply that there was volume at the time price broke out. Okay. And it was not even slowing down to give any correction. Look at what I'm talking about. This is just, oh, you understand? There is no rest phase here that is visible even on the 30 minutes time frame. Okay. So what did I do on GJ? I wouldn't want to catch it as it's just running, because that would be me just being too ambitious. But I decided to do something. I decided to look at it from a higher perspective, which is looking at it from the 4 hours time frame, since the 30 minutes and the 1 hour did not give a clean area or level to enter. So the 4 hours time frame gave me a better area to enter from, which is why you see this entry here. Okay. However, if you look at it again, you will see that this is the potential buy here. Okay. And what time is it? This is pre London. You see this potential buy. Now, why was this buy taken? Because I was looking at, since on the 4 hours time frame we're in buyer's territory, on the daily time frame we're in buyer's territory. So the 1 hour time frame should be what? And we're in buyer's territory. So I was expecting price to just take out this resistance and continue going up. Okay. But this doesn't work out all the time. Most times it's good to allow the 4 hours time frame that you're watching. It's good to allow price to align with the 4 hours time frame that you are watching. So this is just what I was looking at on the pound yen. Another trade setup I took was here, but as you can see, price did not hit the TP, so I managed the position because we were approaching London close. So I managed the position. Even up to now, as you can see, price, if I had still left it open, price had not hit the stop loss. But I just had to manage the position because I did not want to leave the trade overnight, um, because there won't be volume overnight except during Asian session. So that was just exactly what happened on GJ. Nothing much, okay, except for this impulsive and this setup that played out fine. Then another setup here that played out fine. But apart from these three setups, nothing much. Okay. So this is what I have on GJ. For today, what I'm looking at on GJ is very straightforward. Price is in this range. Okay. Price in this range, and I am more on the buy side. Okay. So even if price gives me a deeper retracement, that is okay. If I don't catch anything here, I will just chill for now. If not, what I'm looking at is to continue this bullish momentum going up. So this is what I'm looking at on British pound Japanese yen for this today's trading session. The next thing on my watch list is gold. Now, gold has given the kind of setup I actually like trading. If this were to be on GJ, this would have been a very sweet setup, in the sense whereby on the 4 hours time frame we're looking for buys. Currently on the 1 hour time frame we're in seller's territory. So what I want to do is for price to do what? Breach this zone. Immediately price comes above this zone, does whatever it wants to do. For instance, give us a lopsided V formation, test 1, test 2, which is T1, T2, test 1, test 2. This is V formation, but a lopsided V formation, not the equal V. Then I'll be anticipating price to do what? Continue pushing upwards. So this illustration here is just what I'm waiting to play out here, which is price will take out, come above this zone, then perhaps come for retracement, then anticipating it to do what? Retest this high. If not, we can just get impulsive rally. Immediately price comes, breaks and closes above here, we can anticipate price to just keep pushing. So this is what I'm looking at on gold today. But for yesterday, gold played out beautifully. Even from here, there was a buy entry here. But if we enter the buy entry here, stop loss has to be below the structure to be safe, whichever way would have still given us our what? Our 1 hour, whichever way you look at it. So this is what I was looking at on gold. Gold played out beautifully. So let's see what gold has to do today. For the time being, this is scenario 1 to go for buys, which is in the direction of the overall trend. Scenario 2 would be if price retraces, then takes out this low. This will be scenario 2. Okay, so this is scenario 1 is in the direction of the buyers, which I favor going up. Scenario 2 is if we are taking the counter trend coming down. So this is for gold. So the next thing on after this, the next on my watch list is Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin is performing beautifully. Before now I was like, okay, let's just let Bitcoin be until price starts doing what it's supposed to do. But as you can see clearly, Bitcoin has turned to be on the good side. At least it has shown that it wants to go up. So it's a safe time to start looking at potential buy positions. If you remember yesterday, market was giving the vibe to go up. We're like, okay, if price comes below this level, we are expecting price to dip. If price holds in this level, we are expecting price to do what? Pump. And as you can see, price pumped beautifully. At the same time, I'm still anticipating price to pump. So far as price is above this level, I'm still anticipating price to pump. Okay. For this particular place we are now, price is holding in this range. So one of two things can happen. If we go above here, I'll be anticipating price to pump going up. If we come below here, I'll be anticipating price to do what? Drop at least to this level. So this is what I'm looking at on Bitcoin for today. Okay. If you have any question, feel free to let me know. Do well to subscribe, hit that notification button, comment, and like. If you subscribe or when you subscribe, do well to hit the all option when you click that notification button in the shape of a bell. Okay, this is all I have for you today. Peace. Baraka Bashar.